So a lot of messaging, I think, obviously the Hindutva culture, the Hindutva elements today reflecting in the Prime Minister's schedule today, starting with the Ganga Pujan. The Ganga Pujan is on for the last almost 10 minutes. You can see the Prime Minister standing there and doing the Ganga Pujan. And Prime Minister is going to expected to spend another 10 to 15 minutes here. We will see if he takes a dip, as many are speculating that he will. And then he will board this cruise ship, take a round of the entire ghats, go up till the Namo Ghat, and from there go to the Kal Bhairav temple, then for the nomination at the collectorate along with his proposers. Even at the nomination function, Toya, a big show of strength will be seen by the Prime Minister today. Over a dozen chief ministers of the BJP from various states are going to be present. Along with that, 16 to 17 union cabinet ministers are expected to be present, led by Home Minister Amit Shah and Defence Minister Rajnath Singh himself. The Chief Minister of UP, Mr. Yogi Adityanath, will also be present during the nomination process. The proposals of Mr. Modi will be present. So a big show of strength by the BJP. One person who would be missing, in fact, will be the late Prakash Singh Badal, Toya, who was the proposer, who was present during the nominations of Mr. Modi, both in 2014 and 2019. And I remember Mr. Modi had touched the feet of Mr. Prakash Singh Badal at the nomination center before filing his papers. Mr. Modi had high regard for Mr. Prakash Singh Badal, the Shiromani Akali Dal Supremo. He is no more with us, Mr. Prakash Singh Badal. So that absence of Mr. Badal, I think, will surely be felt by Mr. Modi today on his big day when he's filing his nomination from Varanasi. But all other senior BJP leaders, NDA leaders, Jayant Chaudhary, Anupriya Patel, Om Prakash Rajbhar, all the allies of the BJP in UP will be present when Mr. Modi files his nomination today. And you can see him now doing a Ganga Aarti at the Ganga Ghats. You can see those visuals where he's doing the Ganga Aarti. Toya.
Aman, just stay with us. As we keep our eye on those visuals of the Prime Minister, let's go over to our colleague Siddhant to understand more. Siddhant, earlier we were taking a look at the numbers. So 2014 and 2019's numbers, and the Prime Minister's victory margin over his nearest rival only growing. So from 3.37 lakhs to 4.8 lakhs. But still, the voter turnout, that has fallen. So 2014 you had 58% and in 2019 it fell to 57%. How does the BJP see the voter turnout aspect here? Okay, it seems we've lost our connection with my colleague Siddhant. We'll hope to re-establish it as we keep an eye on the Prime Minister right now performing Aarti. All of these visuals coming in live right now from Varanasi, just a few moments before the Prime Minister is set to file his nomination. Now we'll go over to our colleague Aman. Aman continues to provide us context as these visuals play out. We'll keep these visuals on your screens as we go with the same question over to our colleague Aman. Aman, can you just tell our audiences, as we were saying, the proportion of votes the Prime Minister has had over his nearest competitor, that has grown from 2014 to 2019, will possibly grow more, as you just said. But the voter turnout, that has suffered. Can you just tell our audiences how the BJP looks at those numbers?
Well, see, Toya, the number of BJP leaders I've been speaking to are very clear that they feel that their voter is surely turning out at the polling booths, because BJP has a very good booth management system, a good way to bring its voters to the booths, and this constant appeals by the Prime Minister, no less, that everybody should come out and cast their vote early in the day to escape the heat. BJP feels its voters have been turning out, but maybe it is the opposition voters who feel disillusioned with the opposition alliance and feel anyways that Mr. Modi is returning to power, are not coming out in those large numbers to cast their vote. Also, heat is a major factor, and temperatures in the heartland and in the rest of the parts of the country are also rising. We are in Varanasi right now, where it's above 40 degrees. So obviously, heat is a major factor, and we are seeing the average voter turnout around 64 to 66%, which is slightly lesser than the last elections in 2019. So the BJP, of course, is not overtly worried about that. They feel that their voter is surely turning out to cast their votes. On the other hand, the opposition's voter is not maybe so confident, and that is why we are seeing this slight dip in the voter turnout, maybe due to the heat, maybe due to the opposition's voter being disillusioned. Nobody really knows for sure, but that is the BJP's claim, that its voter is coming out, and we can see Prime Minister Modi continuing with his Ganga prayers right now. He's conversing with the Pandits who have assembled there to guide the Prime Minister Toya. And in a short while, we would see him come back from this platform and board the cruise ship. So we are waiting, and everybody's anticipating if Mr. Modi will take a dip in the Ganga as well. We'll just have to wait and see for over the next 5 minutes if that happens, Toya.
Okay, let's go over to our colleague Siddhant. Siddhant, just tell us what's going to take place now. So if the Prime Minister takes a dip in the Ganges, that's obviously the big question. But between now and the filing of the nomination and the hours after that, what's on the itinerary for the Prime Minister?
Aman has already explained the overall itinerary of Prime Minister Modi and what all he is going to do. I'm being joined by one musician come composer. He has been waiting for his turn from a long time, Toya. We'll try. He has composed a song for Prime Minister Modi. If you can allow him to sing a little bit. He wanted to sing. थोड़ा सा सुना दीजिए. टोया ने बोला है प्रधानमंत्री पे जो आपने गाना बनाया है. हाँ.
प्रेम सार ये बहुत बड़ा है ना कोई दूजा इससे ये तो प्रेम कहाँ से आया जगत में प्रेम कहाँ से आया प्रेम ए आया माँ से उरी से प्रेम ए आया श्री राम प्रभु से प्रेम वहीं से
आपने मोदी जी के लिए लिखा
जगत में प्रेम वहीं से आया प्रेम आया
मोदी जी के लिए लिखा है
हाँ जनता जनार्दन से
So there you see, Toya, lot many people are coming today also. I am outside Collectorate, and in some time from now, after doing puja at Dashashwamekh Ghat and then taking a boat ride to Kal Bhairav, after offering darshan at Kal Bhairav, Prime Minister Modi is going to come here for the nomination. In fact, the VIPs have already started arriving. 13 chief ministers of NDA states are going to be in Kashi today. More than 16 cabinet ministers in total. 36 VIPs, including Prime Minister Modi, are going to be inside the collector's office where I'm reporting from. So that's the collector's office, the extreme end of the road where I'm reporting from. At around 11, Prime Minister Modi will arrive here for the nomination. So there are in total 4 proposers for Prime Minister Modi. One is going to be Pandit Gyaneshwar Shastri, the same person who has given date for the Pran Pratishtha of Ram Lala. Then Sanjay Sonkar, old-time BJP Karyakarta, and in the past also he has been the proposer of Prime Minister Modi. Badrinath Patel, again somebody comes from the OBC community, is going to be the proposer, Prastavak for Prime Minister Modi. So these are few names that have been shared with us. We are still awaiting official confirmation from Bharatiya Janata Party, but these are 3 names likely to be the proposer of Prime Minister Modi. So it's going to be the grand nomination of PM Modi for the 3rd time. He's going to file nomination from Varanasi constituency, and this is the reason that BJP wanted to make this day big, special for Prime Minister Modi. And today when PM will arrive, there's going to be people on both sides of the road to welcome Prime Minister Modi at the collector's office. After yesterday's road show, the momentum is already built, and as we were talking about, the connect of Prime Minister Modi with people of Varanasi is increasing with each passing tenure of PM, and especially due to the developmental works that have been carried out in Varanasi, the overall transformation with the ghats being developed to the road widening projects, the rope is being started, the stadium coming up in Varanasi, the link roads, the highways that have been built in Purvanchal. So it's not just Varanasi, but the whole of Purvanchal is witnessing vikas and development. This is the reason that is still Prime Minister after being Member of Parliament from this constituency for 10 years. He still enjoys the same popularity. In fact, his popularity is increasing with each passing tenure, and this is the reason that Bharatiya Janata Party this time around is targeting the vote, the victory margin of Prime Minister Modi by 8 lakh votes. As